Today we're going to be using the Super Extreme Z Awakening for AGL Vegito. He is officially super easying very soon, but we get to try him out a little bit early. So let's run down through his details. With the Super Extreme Z Awakening, leader skill and super attacks don't change, so I'm not going to go through them thoroughly. But for the passive skill, as you can see here, it is now much larger from what it used to be. 2 key attack defense 200% with a 40% damage reduction, an additional 40% damage reduction encounters when receiving a normal attack. Attack defense 150% when attacking with 12 or more key. Attack defense 25% up to 100% with every attack received. And chance of performing critical hit plus 15% up to 60%. So just outright, you don't need any critical for this guy because he's just going to build up critical anyway. Then when HP is 50% or less, he guards all attacks and is able to foresee enemy super attack for 2 turns. When there is a super class enemy, you will get attack defense 50% up and all allies 2 key and defense 20% up, excluding self. And then if there is an extreme class enemy, attack defense 100% up and all allies 3 key and defense 30% up. Is there a boss or a fight where you verse both an extreme and super class in one single phase? Let me know in the comment section down below. I feel like there is, but I just cannot remember where and what it is. So we're going to be running the Majbu Saga team. Of course, it's going to be the team where I use him the most, I expect. So let's jump into it versing Cell Max Red Zone. All right, let's jump into things. I want to see how much he tanks these normals and what the super attack's like. Now, Cell doesn't really have the strongest super attack. I just want to see what the damage is like, really. We can go into the harder phases if we choose to do so, but let's just start off with guaranteed survivability, and then we can see what happens, right? So let's go ahead and get into this. So super attack first. So it's a 40% damage reduction on super. It's not fully built up or anything. And we still take 291,000. So 2 million attack stat for the counter. And then a 14 million super. Not fully built up. And then 3 million counter. Now it's starting to critical. The counter criticals are going to be so good. 3.2. I believe now he's received 4 attacks, so it is fully built up. He does raise allies' attack by 30%. So, for example, Gotenks here is going to be hitting a lot harder than usual. Being in the second slot. He obviously is better in the first slot, but we're going to put Vegito there. We are actually killing this Cell Max. It goes to show how, like, aged out he is. Wow. We are going to obliterate him in 2 turns. Okay, well, let's just change events. I did not expect to kill him this fast, low-key. Wow. Gotenks was in the first slot, receiving that attack. All right, well, we'll upgrade it by a lot, and we'll verse the movie boss's boss rush here. This one should be no problem. And we'll make sure to check the stats and everything like that for the Vegito. But I think Turles is not going to be living long this turn. Jesus. I don't think he lives this turn. Which I don't mind. We get into Lord's Lug, who's STR. So just the normal, but it does so much. It does way too much. Maybe we're all good because I didn't really get enough key for Deborah and Barbady. So we'll get to see a tiny build up. So let's have a look at the starter turn defense. 254,000. Normal attacks are always going to be fine, but that super attack with 40% damage reduction is still not going to be enough to survive. We do have Kid Buu and the Gohan as a support for this turn. But we do need a build up, so that's one thing. And we don't have to. We don't have time, because I'm just going to take one and then that's it. Alright, so I will float out Gohan. The reason why is because I want to have that support running. Yeah, I mean, we're just going... Jesus, even the counter and everything. Oh my god. We just one-turned that. Holy crap. All right, we actually got a full turn here. That's good. Defense is now 278, so the one attack that we received doesn't really change it too much. But that's also not really fair because we do have Debor and Barbary instead of like Kid Buu, massive support. So let's get these counters. Just going to build up our stats before we even do our first super, which is good. Bam! And it's just crit after crit. It's so beautiful. Oh my god. And then into a 16 million. It's not the strongest super attack for a super easy A, but if you get the additional super, help a lot. And of course, the attack after Vegito supers is a countdown. But now we're into the groove of things. We get into like that situation where Gotenks will kill, get us to the next phase. Vegito will demonstrate his counter potential and super attack potential, and then rinse and repeat, right? We're in a little nice cycle. I like that. Now, I'm not sure what our chances are for the fact to get the under 50% is. Now, I don't know what our chances are to drop underneath 50%, but it definitely is possible. We can get this leak set here, or we can get Gohan, which is power bestowed by God, shocking speed, and fierce battle. I think I'm gonna go Gohan, yeah. The attack set is looking way juicier, and then we can just have that support going with the Great Saiyaman. And there's only one attack at the end, which is good. So here comes the counter. Remember, the counters will help out doing potentially an additional super attack, which is really cool. But now the attack set is looking crazy, man. 20 million, what the fuck? Oh, yeah. And remember, he raises his own attack. So these counters are now 4.7. Oh, shit. Oh, my. Did we just one turn? Oh, that didn't crit there. Oh, my. Yeah, we're going to one turn. Does Gohan even get... No, Gohan don't even get a freaking super in. What the... Bojack. Alright, that's fine. As long as we get some good orbs. I will probably just active skill here. The reason for that is so that we can get out of here. And not ruin our rotations, because I don't want to do that. Just get that guaranteed critical. Get the guaranteed damage. 4 orbs. Perfect. So Buu can't super, so... I'm glad that we do get the double digits. 17 million. Alright, locked and sealed. That's crazy. We will just pop a Whis here. And we're just trying to get out of this phase. Just a quick defense check. 512,000. So that's where his max is going to be. And then he gets 150% on super, which could be definitely helpful. At least Gohan now gets to do a super attack. It's in his worst spot, but whatever. Take it. I'm not sure if we can get this kill here. Because remember, we typed... Oh, yeah. Can we survive this? Oh, I did Whis, actually. So, 40% damage reduction with 40% damage reduction is fine. And Kid Buu gets a final hit. Or maybe not. Okay, he does. Damn. Locking me and sealing me there. This is why I don't like this Bojack. Let's see if we can avoid this Dokkan mode and get it with the Vegito next turn. At least Vegito's rotation is not ruined. Dude, I gotta get used to the Dokkan meter. It's completely changed. I don't know how much it increases visually when you grab the same colored type orb. Vegito do what we just saw. Oh my god, look at how many attacks there are. Post super. Holy crap. This is going to be juicy, chat. Oh, and a Dokkan too. Do we kill before? The only thing is, Tabor and Barbity is here. Not the worst. Not the best. So counter critical was about half a bar pre-super. 18 million. This team is just going to be a full super easy A team with Tabor and Barbity. Alright, let's see what the chunk is. Bam! 23. Alright. It's not gonna kill. We're not gonna finish it off, but we are definitely gonna get through at least 80% of the health. Let's see how the super is post. 40% damage reduction. Post super. 56 damage. Nice. That is no items. GM is not the strongest, but not the weakest. Damn, look at how much damage we ended up doing. The Fury has not moved at all. Gotta love that. Alright, this should be all good for us. And we will get the kill and move on to Broly. $18 million. Hey, we get another additional $19 million. Yeah, I'm definitely giving him max additional rest dodge for sure. It's going to be a really great second, third slot, you know, low-key. Yeah, we're just going to no-item it. It's for the cause, for the Vegito cause. Here comes the super post. Mr. Boo, my guy. Maybe we could drop underneath 50%, but with a triple super attack, I doubt. Yeah, we're going to start taking double digits. We dodged the super. Alright, and yep, let's just go ahead and do this. Final turn, probably 483,000 defense. Yeah, Great Saiyaman Gohan's gonna die. Unless the support for all allies 3 key defense 30% is that good. Triple super attack. Triple counter. 19 mil. Into an additional normal. Not gonna item. I'm not gonna do it. Let's see if we can no item. It is just a little bit of dodge luck. Nice. Gohan's got good defense stats, man, and he's got so much support. Everybody's supporting everyone. Never mind. But that's going to be it for the AGL Vegito showcase. He's not perfect. He's not going to tank the super attack of the newest red zones, the newest Supreme Magnificent, but he's going to be so fire for that damage. That's what I'm really liking about him. Let me know what your thoughts are about the Vegito. But with that said, I'll see you guys in the next one as always. Until then, stay healthy, stay safe, stay fizzy. Peace.